In the past year, I've taken a look at a lot of Bluetooth headphones, and I've actually taken a look at a pair of headphones from the company I'm going to be taking a look at today, which is why I'm so excited that they offered to sponsor this video and they sent these headphones out to take a look at. These are the Sound Intone P6 over-ear wireless Bluetooth headphones. But the really cool thing about these headphones, not only do they have Bluetooth built in, they also have a TF card slot, a micro SD card slot. And actually, I don't think I've ever tried a pair of headphones that had a built-in card slot, so I'm really curious to see how these work out. Checking over on Amazon very quickly, the normal everyday price on these is about 60 bucks. At the time of filming them, they're about $36. And I have a coupon code that Sound Intone has provided me with. I'll put down in the description. It's supposed to take 40% off. Not sure how long that's gonna work or anything, so if you're interested in these, make sure to check out that coupon code as soon as possible. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and open these up, take a look at some of the specifications, try them out, see how they sound. Package and nice and simple to open, and everything just kind of pops out. So here are the headphones. We will come back to those in just a minute. Some info in their packaging there about it being ergonomic and high definition sound. Down in the bottom, we've got a user manual with information in here about the product parameters, the LED status lights, and the whole layout of the headphones. There's some parameters for you if you're curious. It is Bluetooth version 4.0. There's your frequency ranges. It has a 3.7 volt, 300 milliamp hour battery, and it's supposed to last around 5 to 6 hours of talk and music with 30 hours of standby time, and it charges in about an hour and a half. And the last things in the box, of course, you have a micro USB charging cable and a 3.5mm aux cable in case you want to use these without having Bluetooth. And interestingly enough, it is a tangle-free braided cable. Feels very nice, very handy. And coming back to the headphones themselves, you can see the ones we have here are the black and blue colored ones. Over on Amazon, they also have just black. They have black and gold, they have black and red, white and gold, and white and silver. And those will correspond to the colors on the headphones themselves, as you can see here. And in terms of just the button layouts, here on the left-hand side, you've got power and mode button up here at the top, the multifunction button, play, pause, and call button, track forward, track back, volume up, volume down. And then on the rest of that ear cup, you've got the TF, the micro SD card slot, USB, 3.5mm aux port, and according to the little guide, LED indicator light and microphone. The other side is just an ear cup, no special controls or anything over here. And now these are supposed to also fold up, so you just click them in like this. And there you go, collapsible for easy travel. In terms of the cups themselves, they do feel very soft, and there's a nice soft band across the top. They're expandable, so you just pull out here at the bottom. The cord inside appears to be braided as well to add a little bit of strength, so you shouldn't have any problems with that. And then just in terms of the fit and the feel, well, initial impressions of just the feel, they're not uncomfortable in any way. They say that they're over ear. I would more describe them as on ear, but I might just have really large ears. Maybe that's just me. And I think without any further ado, let me just go ahead and power these on, pair them up to a phone. I'll try them out with a 3.5mm cable, and then finally put in a micro SD card and try that out. It shouldn't affect the sound quality all that much. I'm really curious to see how these work with the micro SD card though. So power up. It says Bluetooth mode, and inside of my HTC 10 here it says P6, so I'll go ahead and pair to that, and it says connected. So I'll take my little tips from this. It says L on this side for left, R on this side for right. Let's start up some music and see how they sound. Whoo! All right, way too loud for now. Turn those down just a little bit. Well, I've gone ahead and turned the headphones up and turned the phone down a little bit because it's blowing me away otherwise. It's got a very good sound so far though. Good stereo sound, it's going back and forth. Whoo! That bass. That bass hits pretty hard, and I don't have it turned up all the way. That's so loud. But it's not going muddy. It doesn't sound bad. It's just hitting harder and harder. Let's try calm it down with some classical. Sounds very nice, very good on the high end. Soothing, very nice. But then it packs that epic power and punch. You'll hear all these songs here in just a second. And now to share with the class so you guys can hear as well. Not a scientific test or anything, but I just figured we'd try it out. Let me turn it up. I mean, from here, it sounds nice and clear. And then some nice soothing classical. And some classical guitar, you gotta love that. Follow it up with the epic conclusion. That's very nice. All right, initial impressions on the sound quality. Lots and lots of power there. It pumps out a massive amount of sound, and that's not coming out of the 3.5mm jack. The HTC 10 has a special DAC built into it that makes the audio sound better, but that's only when you're plugged into the 3.5mm jack, and I'm not. But you know what? Let's see if that makes any difference. And as soon as I plugged this in, it said disconnected line in mode. Let's see. It still sounds good. It's hard to tell. The bass might be hitting just a little bit harder? Maybe, yeah. My ears are vibrating. That classical guitar though. I try the same things just for consistency. It's actually vibrating my ears. And yeah, that might actually be a difference due to having the special DAC inside of the HTC 10. And I know the LG V20 also has a special quad DAC built into it that's supposed to make it just amazing sounding. So again, if you pair it up with something that has really good sound output, that might make it even better. But last but certainly not least, let me go ahead and pop out the SD card from this phone. We will try it directly in here. Just clicks in as soon as I power them back on.
Switching to manual. Unable to detect your tempo. Playing music at default tempo. Detecting tempo. Switching to automatic.
That's playing everything that's on the SD card. I forgot the SD card on here actually has all of the sound effects from my running app inside of it. So it just started playing things back. That's weird. Okay, there's even another mode I did not realize and I kind of stumbled upon it. There's a radio mode. There's an FM radio mode. So we've already kind of established that it will play from the SD card. I apparently just don't have enough music on here to test it with, but it does work. But when it switches over to radio mode, you can maybe hear that. There's static playing. It's on the radio now. Well, I found a station apparently. It's not a very clear station. And apparently I've got it in searching mode now, so it's continually looping around looking for stations. And I found a local station, and I can hear it. And it sounds clear. It sounds as clear as radio station can sound. It's not, I don't think it's HD radio, but still, not bad. A very interesting feature though. And whenever I switch back to Bluetooth, it connected back to the phone, so good stuff. So because I've been going on for entirely too long, I'm looking up at the screen and it says I've been filming for like 21 minutes now. I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap things up here. These headphones are available over on Amazon for about 36 bucks at the time of filming this video. And like I said, I do have a 40% off discount code you can find down in the description thanks to Sound Intone. So if you're looking for a very interesting pair of headphones, I'd say definitely give these a look. The ear cups don't swivel or anything like a pair of DJ headphones, but they do collapse down for travel, which is very nice. They're not quite as over-ear as I might consider, but again, I have kind of large ears. But they have a lot of padding to them, so they're very comfortable. And they've just got a load of different features and different modes that they can use, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So again, thanks so much to Sound Intone for sending these out for me to take a look at and for sponsoring this video. Thanks to you guys for watching. Leave a thumbs up down below if you like this video. Links to where you can find this as well as a coupon code down there. Subscribe to receive all of the videos that I make as soon as they become available, and I will see you again next time.